today we are making a desk per her request. Thought about buying one, but said let's make one because we could make it for about what you would pay for, maybe even less. But this will be solid. But the goal, the big request besides the dimensions, was a smooth top.
Yes.
So we can't just flip pine up and use it. We went and got a piece of maple. We cut it down to the size we want. And we want to show you guys kind of how we're doing this because we've never done this. And so if you're watching this and you think, I'd like to do that, but I've never done it, there's hope, right? So here's what we're doing. She wants a 40-inch wide desk, 20 inches deep. So we have cut some 1x4s, 40 inches wide. We actually cut this one 40 inches wide, but since then we've divided it up into 3 pieces, and I'll show you why in a second. These pieces are 18.5 inches deep because these are 3/4 of an inch, making our total 20 inches deep. Now, it's going to be framed up just like this, you know, give or take, and these are going to help support the top. As we put the top down on here, it's actually going to be flush with this outside frame. And then we are going to come in after this. This is where we really are rookies. We've made a drawer. We're not using any metal frames. We're just made the drawer out of solid wood, and that drawer fits into here. We've made it just a hair smaller so that it will slide in and out. We've made it a little smaller than what this is wide and also what it is tall. And then once we're done with that, we're going to put this part on the front of it so that it matches up with these pieces so it looks nice and smooth and flush across there. So we're using 1.5 inch screws to do all this because everything's 3¼ inches thick. And so we're going to put that together. We're going to put our top completely together. Then we're going to come back and build some legs to go underneath it. But let's get busy putting these screws in.
Yeah.
Well, we've got it together.
It looks good so far.
It looks pretty good. Okay, let me show you the bottom. Okay, so this is the drawer, you can see. And we took, it's like a 1/4 inch, it's not even a 1/4 inch luan, which is just like a thin panel, and made our bottom, you know, so that our drawer had kind of framed it up, you know. So we showed you guys kind of how we were doing it. We got all that screwed together, and we've never done a drawer before. And actually, I mean, we've got, you're seeing the raw, completely raw. We're gonna plug the holes, wood putty, sand them down, you know, certainly make it look a lot better. Sand the top down more, but you can see the drawer turned out pretty good. You can see it's actually flush across through there. So anyway, there's our drawer. And we did the same thing with the bottom of it, framed them up with that luan, and just made sure to make it just a little smaller than the hole so that it wouldn't be snug in there, but it would actually slide right in. So we're going to get busy building some legs now, so let's do it.
Yeah.
So we've got one leg put together. We wanted to show you how we're doing this table. Similar to another one that we recently did, but this one's a hair bit different. We've got this piece going across the top, which our table top is going to sit down right over top of this. So this is 18.5 inches, which is the same width of the inside of our tabletop. So it'll sit down on there, it'll be snug. We have 2 2x4s that we put together because we can't get 4x4s untreated locally. So we're doing it this way. And then we've cut 4 other boards down here. We've got these are all cut at a 45-degree angle, and they're just a little bit more narrow than the top of our table, about 1 inch or so less, so that it doesn't stick out. It's actually just a little less. So this is all cut at a 45-degree angle. Obviously, we still have to put, you know, wood filler in there and sand it down and make it look good, but that's kind of the rough job right there. And you can see we've got the pieces already cut for our next one right here. We just haven't screwed them together yet. But a little trick that we've learned so far is, you know, get these lined up, put your screws in so that that is stable. Take your top board that's right here and go ahead and screw that in to the center. Find the center, screw it in so that now if put it over here, and your screws are not to be seen. And then of course you're going to screw this one in from the bottom, so that the only thing you've got screw hole wise is actually like one here and one there, and that's it. And then you're ready to put these pieces on. So that's how we did it. We're going to put this one together, and then we're going to put our tabletop on it and see how it looks assembled. Both legs are done, and now we have cut them. They should fit just spot on down in there. So go ahead and put yours down in there and let's see how that looks. Yes, look at that. And then one more that goes down in there. You can see how those fit down in there. And we will put some screws in over here to make sure that they stay in place. We'll flip it over, see how it looks. What you got, Emery?
A desk.
Yes, it's a desk. It's not sanded. We haven't plugged the screw holes with wood filler yet. And of course you're gonna stain the top and you're gonna paint the legs white. Is that correct? Okay, so the next step, we're gonna fill these holes, sand it down, and then, you know, get on with the rest of the business. So we're gonna relocate to our house to do the rest of it. Let's go. We had to bring in the table because the bugs were eating us alive outside, but we're waiting on it to dry. And so you know, we use the Minwax Dark Walnut wood finish, and we use the Wood Putty by Minwax that was walnut as well. And it's turning out really good. And as soon as it dries, we'll show you the finished product. Emery, it's done and it looks great. Do you like it?
I love it.
You love it?
It's
All
got
right.
a nice little drawer, which worked out really well.
Yeah,
And
perfect.
it's perfect for art and school and everything that I need it for.
Yeah, I like it. It's the perfect touch to your room. It's got a smooth top because we chose that maple, and the white legs. I really like the white legs. That kind of really makes that top really pop. Legs and everything combined. Looks really good. Good job.